Nearly half of all working age people in the UK are not saving into a pension. That's according to this recent article from The Guardian. And I do get it, times are really tight, and for a lot of people, they just simply cannot afford to contribute anymore. But I do think a lot of people think they've missed the boat if they didn't start saving into a pension in the 20s, and I just simply don't believe that to be true, and I'm going to show you why. So let's just say that you are 40 and you've got absolutely no savings. You're starting from scratch and you're able to start adding £500 a month into a pension. We'll just assume you're a basic rate taxpayer. And we're going to assume that we do this until 67, which is currently the state pension age. So you've got 27 years of contributions here. Now, first of all, that £500 will instantly be grossed up to £625 a month. That's because you're including tax relief on that contribution. Now, if you're a higher rate taxpayer or additional rate taxpayer, it's even more tax efficient because you'll be getting even more tax relief on those contributions. So that's the first point. So over that period, you'd be looking at around £40,000 just purely in tax relief. That's before any investment returns. And obviously nobody knows what the markets are going to do. So I've got three different scenarios here. We're looking at a 3% a year average return, 5% a year, and 8% a year average return. So just on that really, really conservative basis, you're still looking at a pot of £311,000 when you get to 67. Now, 5% a year is looking better. You're at £427,000. And then at 8% a year, which is, to be fair, a commonly used assumption for a 100% global equity fund when looking over a long period of time. And in that scenario, you can see the pot would be £713,000. So nearly 3/4 of that is coming purely from investment returns alone. The actual contributions and tax relief is a very small portion of the overall return there. So no, I don't believe that 40 is too late. Now, obviously, I made a lot of assumptions in this video in terms of growth rates and in terms of how long we're contributing for. But ultimately, how much you're going to need in retirement is going to be very specific to you. And that's why it's always advised to speak to a qualified professional who can really sit down with you, establish what your number is, how much you need to save, and what level of risk you're willing to take to get to that target. But as always, this is for educational purposes only. It's not financial advice. But if you did get any value from this video, then follow along, and thank you for watching.